What's up, guys? Houston Sports Spotlight back with another video, or I guess I should say my first video on this channel. This is going to be my Texans-Ravens recap. The Baltimore Ravens came into NRG Stadium today and won 33-16. This was a disappointing game to lose, especially because at the end of the game, on the Texans' final drive, it should have been a 3-point game, maybe 6 points. Maybe 7 at max 7. Let's get into it. I got a bit of a script here. I'm gonna be talking about some things. I don't know. Let's just get into it. We'll start with the offense side of the ball. The run game looked like shit, man. I don't know how many yards David Johnson had, but I think it was like 40 to 50 on like 12 carries, something putrid. They got nothing going. There's no versatility, bro. Like, all they do is run the ball straight up the fucking gut. I mean, sometimes they do like a little jet sweep, a little motion, or run it to the side where either go for -4 yards or a 5-yard gain. But that's it. And then their offense is too predictable, man. Like, my dad and I are sitting there watching the game, and we go, what are they going to do to open up the game? And I looked at him and go, let me guess, run, pass, 3 and out. Yup. Second drive of the game. We both called it. We said they're going to do really well in the first set of downs, and then they're going to go not turn the ball over, but punt the ball, which they did. I mean, I'd give the rushing game like a 3 out of 10. I guess we can move to the offensive passing game today. Their pass blocking can suck dick at times. Sometimes it looks amazing. I mean, it's an issue. Deshaun is a great young quarterback, and the left side of the line's good, but the right side of the line's got issues. Titus Howard's good, but he doesn't stay healthy. He got hurt today, but came back in the game, but still, he wasn't 100% at the end of that game. They had flashes of great things. I mean, Brandon Cooks looked good. 5 catches, 95 yards. I don't know how Will Fuller got no target. 1 target, maybe. I don't think he had a target today. I don't give a fuck if he's being doubled. You traded away Diop. He better be getting targets. Deshaun has to play better, man. I mean, he had some flashes, like I said, but he was missing passes. David Johnson down the sideline. Ended the game. He was trailing out to his left. I know he's wide. He was getting pressured, but he had a wide open receiver. They need better coaching, man. Bill O'Brien, they come out so flat every fucking week. It is so disappointing. I mean, it's the first drive of the game, first 12 plays are usually scripted, but you don't have to script them the exact same way every week, and I don't think Bill O'Brien understands that. Back-to-back weeks, the first possession of the game has been 3 out, run, pass, run, pass. It doesn't work. Teams know it's coming. We're the most predictable team in the NFL. It's a joke. I would give our pass game a 6 out of 10 just because Deshaun had 275 yards and a touchdown. The pick he threw is kind of bad, kind of not. I don't think he saw, I believe, Marcus Peters, who had the interception, but you're about to be getting paid $160 million 4 years. That's things you have to see. Defensively, we wasted a great defensive game, man. Our defense is, like, I would say maybe 18th to 22nd, and they have Lamar Jackson on the ground 4 times today, sacked him 4 times. The pass rush was good. They were getting pressure on them. The run defense was meh. I mean, they made some stops. Other times they would miss tackles and go. The secondary was meh. I mean, they held Lamar Jackson to 210 yards and a touchdown, maybe 2. But, I mean, when you run the ball for 250 yards with 5 different people, it doesn't really matter. I said I think we contained Lamar okay. 4 sacks, pressured him pretty well, made him force some bad throws. J.J. Watt had a really good game, 2 sacks, really happy to see that. I'd like to see Jacob Martin get more snaps, but oh well. The run defense scares me. Man, I know you played a really great rushing team, but last week you didn't. They killed us. They killed us this week. I mean, 4th and 1, the game's on the line, and you let Mark Ingram bust out a 31-yard touchdown run. That's just unacceptable. Defense played all right, but the thing with this defense is we forced 0 turnovers. 2 weeks in, we have forced 0 turnovers. We've given up the ball 3 times, Kiki 2 fumble and 2 Deshaun interceptions, and we forced 0 turnovers. That's not a good way to win. My biggest issue is with their offense, man. They don't Tim Kelly is so, like, you can definitely tell he is a Bill O'Brien disciple. That man does not open up the playbook until it is too late and we're in too big of a hole to do jack shit. I mean, it's so bad, man. It's like it's hard for me to make this because of how pissed off I am. I mean, it's like every play. I was shocked on like the third drive of the game when they didn't pass it once because I feel like every first down we're gonna run it for 2 yards, and then we're gonna do a 2-yard pass or some bullshit like that, and get into some third and medium, third and long, and almost every third and long we never throw it for the amount of yards we need. We throw it short, and I don't understand that. Like, if you have no one down the field on a play, cool, whatever. But it happens too often. Deshaun, this is coaching, and it's on Deshaun. Deshaun's a good enough quarterback to be able to say, okay, I need to do this. But I don't understand when you need 4 yards while you're having Jordan Akins or Darren Fells run a 3-yard little dunk and dip bullshit route. I mean, they're playing right up on him, man. It's not... whatever. Our coaching is so bad, man. I mean, defensively, Anthony Weaver's really good. I like the pass rush he was dialing up. I like what he was showing Lamar. I think Lamar was a little caught off guard by what he saw. I think Weaver's doing a good. I mean, they hung 33 points on us. They really didn't. They had like 19 at most. I mean, the QT fumble isn't on the defense. That's 7 points. And then giving Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens the ball on the 34 fucking yard line, which I'm about to dive into, is just unacceptable. I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea, but they need to be thrown into the fucking street with meat tied around their neck to a bunch of hungry dogs. That was just crazy. I would give the defensive rating like an 8 today. I'll give him a 7. The run defense was just poor. The pass rush was a 10. Sacking Lamar Jackson 4 times, pressuring him. I love that. Real quickly, back to the offense. Their O-line is like bipolar, bro. I mean, I know you faced a really good front 7 today, but like you were creating holes against Kansas City, who has, I know, considerably worse front 7, but I don't know. Their O-line coach apparently is piss poor too, which, I mean, I forgot his name, but I know he's not very good. Their coaching, like I said, in general, other than the DC, is pretty shit. I'm going to give Tim Kelly a little bit of a, like, not like a leash, but like, okay, you're still young coaching, but, you know, at some point you got to think, well, gee, all these other teams are getting points in their first possessions of the game. We don't. Maybe I should try something else. But Bill O'Brien is a fucking idiot. That man needs to be sent to the fucking moon, bro. Oh, my God. 4th and 1? I guarantee, before anyone tries saying some bullshit, oh, Tim Kelly, no. 4th and 1, that was Bill O'Brien all the fucking way. On your own 34-yard line, in the first quarter, down 3 points, you tried to pass the football. Are you fucking kidding me? Punt the ball away, bro. They marched like 3, 4, 5 plays later. They were in the end zone. Now you're down 10-zip, and you're in a hole, and you have to play come from behind. I mean, and hey, oh, God. He doesn't, like, we come out of these games so goddamn flat. He never has this team prepared. I don't know. He's got to have something on McCain, whatever the fuck our own dog shit owner name is. I'm so pissed I can't even say names right now. He's got to have something on our owner. Like, he must have, like, naked pics fucking cheating with, like, Kate Upton on him or some bullshit. The fact that he's our general manager and head coach of the team. To be honest, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Bill O'Brien owns the goddamn team the way it's run. I mean, they come out with no intensity. They're just, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, we'll get it going. Well, when you're playing the fucking Ravens and Chiefs and about to be the Steelers, you can't come out la-di-da-di-da. You have to get going early. Make them play from behind. Baltimore coming into this game was like, hasn't trailed in 11 straight games at all in the regular season. So why the fuck do you think it's going to be okay to play come from behind? You have to. We got the ball first. You don't have to. I would love a touchdown, but you have to get points. Make them respond. Because in the first quarter, our defense always plays good. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that first quarter, but we got some motherfucking Hall of Famers out there in the first quarter. I don't know why, but we do. The second quarter, I'll talk about the second quarter in a minute. Let me get to the Kiki QT should be cut. Send that man to fucking Mars along with Bill O'Brien. They can have gay sex in the back of the ship. I don't give a fuck. This man fumbles the ball like I fail math test. I don't know why he is a professional football player. You signed Randall Cobb to a who did get more involved today, I'll give him that. You signed Randall Cobb to a 3-year, $30 million contract, and Kiki QT is playing over him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Bill O'Brien, I will give him credit. The one thing he 100% knows, and we know this because he didn't play QT last year at the end of the regular season, midway through the season, or in the postseason at all. He doghoused him. He wouldn't even have him as an active player. He didn't have him as an active player last week. But you want to give him playing time against the Ravens? And so what's he doing? The second possession, he gets the ball, he fumbles the ball, and they take it for a touchdown? Why is this man getting... Oh my God, I can't believe this. Why is this man getting snaps over Randall Cobb, who's an established wide receiver in the NFL, who had 3 touchdowns, 800 receiving yards last year? I can't believe that. He should have been cut at halftime. And then Blacklock, I know he didn't really play, but he got ejected at the end of the game for unnecessary roughness or some shit like that. I don't really care. I just think that's stupid and shows how undisciplined this football team is. I mean, you were down 17 points to a clearly superior football team, and you're doing that stupid shit? Oh, get the fuck out of here. Good for JJ calling his ass out after the game. So I was talking with one of my friends on Twitter, and he brought up a really good point. You have Cliff Kingsbury, or whatever the fuck his name is, I don't know, with Kyler Murray, who they're looking like they're going to be a great team this year. I wonder if they... imagine if we had DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, right. And then you got Andy Reid with Pat Mahomes and Harbaugh with Jackson. And he's something that really stood out to me. Nagy with Mitchell Trubisky. And these are all good head coaches, and 3 of them have good quarterbacks, and 1 of them doesn't. But because Nagy is such a good... Like, coaching, like, it's so dominant. Like, Nagy's a good coach, so they win. Andy Reid and the other 3 people I just named, 2 people, have good coaches and good quarterbacks, and they're disciplined football teams, and they win. The number one issue with this team is office, Bill O'Brien, and head coaching, Bill O'Brien. They don't come out disciplined. They come out predictable. They come out flat. They come out and look like they don't give a fuck. And it pisses me off. If you're playing like some like 0-15 team, sure, whatever, blow the fucking game off, just get out of there with a win. You can't come out with the Ravens and get, it's gonna be okay, I don't care. That's so stupid, man. The other thing I wanted to talk about is our second quarter. I don't know why this happens, but in the second quarter, we melt down. I looked at like our last 5 losses, and every single quarter, the second quarter, except for like the Titans loss, is when the other team breaks out. And the Titans loss was week 17. We didn't play starters, whatever. The other team breaks out. And I don't know why. Like, they'll play so good in the first quarter and then shit the bed in the second. Their defense will fall apart. Their offense will fall apart. They do nothing. Then they come out in the third quarter and look flat. Anyways, we lost, like I said, 33-16. We got the Steelers next, man. That's going to be a bitch of a game at Pittsburgh. I'm going to put a video out later this week talking about the... my preview for the game, my prediction, what the Texans have to do to win. But here's my Texans-Ravens recap. God, this team stresses me out, and they got a lot of shit to fix. Anyways, man, thank you to all the new people who are just subscribing. I will leave those who commented on my Twitter. I'm going to put them at the comment section below. Y'all please check them out, give them a follow. Anyways, y'all have a good night, and go Texans.